All right, Volkswagen Day, and my brother's here. He is the one who was hand rolling on the paint so many years ago. He is the thumbnail. He did it. So he's been working away while I had to go to work and do some training.
Okay, it's amp day.
So we're getting stuff done up here. He rocked him, socked him, roboted him. Here's the old cylinder, missing its boot here. Definitely rusty and gross. We're gonna run to the store and get some new rubber lines. It's crazy there's no clamps on it.
Nothing.
It's literally just lines.
Yeah, it is wild.
Is that weird? That freaks me out.
That was top and bottom of them.
So we drained the system. It's definitely all the new fluid now. Gets a new one up in here. Looking good. The brake switches, lines back on. Man, nice. So he rocked that out while I was gone for the last hour and a half. But we do have the rear line. So before we go and bleed this whole system and have an adult here to help me do it, we got these rubber lines right here and here that we're going to take out, and I got some stainless ones. Make it safe. Here's a hack. If you're running on the ends of your WD, take your blower, stick it on the nozzle, fill it full of air. We're squeezing the last bit out. My PB blaster can was defective, and we about got all the juice we could out of this one. Oh, look at there, see? More's coming out. Nice. Well, we about ran out. We have to go to the store anyways. We get some more. So we were talking and discussing the interior, and we think we got a pretty cool plan for the back tray system and the box, and making it accessible for the battery, having that in mind, and putting some speakers and an amp. We can hook up a newer radio that looks retro. I got this cool retro radios I think we're gonna get with the aux cord that we can hook it up into there. Kind of got a good plan for the interior, stripping out some of the stuff, putting some sound deadening, cleaning up the metal, repainting the metal. We definitely have more parts. We got tail lights, we got brakes, we got pumps, we got seals. One of these days we'll come back up and we will drop the engine just to go through everything, because we plan on driving it like 1,800 miles. Okay, so he's getting up in there with the old Milwaukee, and I gotta move this around so we can get the bolts to line up better onto this system so we can make it happen and get it tightened all the way down. Okay. Nice. Finally got them to line up. We're gonna take everything off because it just was holding it all weird. And Adam and old Milwaukee. You like my new Milwaukee?
It's nice.
Dude, it's so nice.
Little battery
Dude, it lasts forever too. It's great. So we got it hooked up and bolted in. Now we'll just have to go get some lines so we can do the rubber lines on here, and I'll reattach the hard lines again. Okay, so my brother was showing me the difference of the old one. There is a threaded adapter to make the brakes work. So then that's the right size and that's the wrong size, but this new one are both the same size for the brake lines. So we actually had to bend and maneuver the lines a little different because that has a different height of the line and a different angle of the bend. So if you're replacing that, you might have the same issue, and if that's the case, you gotta bend your lines a little bit more to make these fit into the new style. Okay, so rear brake line, hard lines are loosened up. We just gotta get the tops up there. What are they, 13s, 14s?
I bet those are 15.
Oh, something like that. We'll break them loose. Pull this clip, that slides out. Screw that back in. Perfect. Okay, you got one line out. This one we got the last clip. And then we gotta loosen this line up here. One thing is put a crescent wrench on it because I was flexing a lot. As soon as you get it to break loose, it's fine. Old crusty line. Beautiful new stainless lines going in. It's called safety. Get rid of the old rubber. We like to stop going down hills and mountains. So
Most days.
we're gonna do it. Well, we about got this brake system sorted, all the way sorted. So that way we can actually have brakes.
That'll be awesome.
So new lines are in, just finishing the final tightening down on the hard line on the front. And then we can bleed this sucker. Okay, we got some KYB XLG shocks. We decided while we're here, a 19 and a 17 later.
I'll need a.
You need the 19. Just put the 19 on the outside. We're going to switch them out. They're old. So we're switching these old shocks out. As you can tell, this one is covered.
You are.
Okay, where did I put the wrench? It's on this one. What the heck? Trick me. Okay, I'm ready. Got it. No, I can't get the wrench off. Noise. And there's no pressure on the bottom now, so it should just fall off. Come on. Where's the hammer? Here's the rubber mallet. Here's this.
We hooked me up with one of those.
Here's this.
Yeah, that'll work great.
Dude, that's the old fuel rod.
Oh, it is.
You like that?
Welded spot on top.
Well, I re-welded it and it didn't work, so. And then the dudes shared.
You have to reach up. Yeah.
Whoa! That sucker was moving. Luckily, it got caught in here, because that would have been my toe. So, as you can tell, that one's moving back really well. That one's definitely gone. Okay. And that's kind of why we're putting these new ones on. Okay, YBGs. Whoa, is it moving? No way, it's doing what it's supposed to do.
Crazy how that.
It's funny, I never thought about them being so bad. But who knows how old they are. We haven't changed them. Okay, so we got the spacers in they give you to fill up the gap. It was easy to put one in top, loosen it, and then just start this one here. Not too crazy. This one in, next one will be done, then we'll be great. Then we can bleed some brakes.
Wrapping around.
Alright, well, we have a leak. The new hose is not tight enough up there on the tops, so it is definitely flowing out.
The original one.
We're just getting a good air bleed. The
original ones didn't have hose clamps.
I know, it's kind of amazing. They must have somehow had a really, really small or very specific sized hose that's just for the brakes. So we're going to put on some hose clampies on the top, see if that helps control our bleedage. Okay, so I topped off the reservoir. My brother's getting in the car. We think we have controlled all the leaks under here. We're going to go ahead and bleed this sucker. Get some real fluid, clean, new fluid to all the new brake lines and shoes. So then we can have a good solid pedal. Alright guys, things are working out great with the Volkswagen. We got a lot of the old fluid. We got the back active again. Tighten up the front drums. The master cylinder is definitely working now. We actually have a pedal. You can push on the brakes and stop. So it's great. Everything is upgraded now on this brake system. So now it's time for a drive. Gotta run my son to his friend's house. Just topped off the fluids. Checked for leaks one last time. Made sure we are good. Now we can drive. Crawl in the back. Brakes work. Man, we need some AC in here. Oh.
Alright. Get some 4-man AC going. That's those back shocks.
Oh,
That's nice.
shots. So I got it tuned in pretty good, I feel like.
No, it runs along just fine.
Yeah, I feel like it's running pretty good now. Smooth like butter. And we can actually stop. This is great. Whoa. That's really good. That worked really
I wasn't
good.
even fully cramming.
That makes me feel way more comfortable. Because the
It'll
last
stop now.
brakes, it will not stop. With the new shoes, new lines, new master, man, the front brakes are all new springs and everything. Great. And now we can actually stop when we're cruising on the old 66.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm tired. Had to push it down the highway into this church parking lot. We might just be out of fuel, I don't know. So it won't start now. So we'll get fuel. It's a great day in the garage, getting these old, rusty, dusty, crusty parts. Brakes and shocks sorted today. Brakes are awesome. Just a reminder, this Camaro can be yours and help a load of people, organizations, and charities. Don't forget, look at the comments below for all the details. $50 can win you this car and $1,500 cash, or $1,000, or $500 for the second and third place prizes. So help us out to help more people win this cool car. For taking the time to help us, it could be awesome.